What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? I hope my mic is coming through. What's good? What's good? Today, the Nets play Oklahoma City in the Summer League. It should be like at 4:30, so we got 10 minutes. I'm hoping it should come on ESPN, so not Prime. Usually it'd be on Prime, but today is on ESPN. What's good, everybody? What's good? Yeah, what's good, Jamal? What's good, man? Another day, man. Another day, brother. Another day. Hope you're getting some of that sun. It's nice out. Look nice. I haven't been out, but it looks nice. What's good? Yo, I want to talk a little bit about that Michael Porter thing. I got like, let me bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it down. There's some info that I wanted to share. Okay. Let's see if I can bring it down. Let's see if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can bring this up. Michael Porter Jr. stuff. I was reading this yesterday, so it's kind of like, can I zoom in? Let's see. Downloads. Let's see if I can bring it closer. Let me see if I can bring it. Okay. Let's see if I can bring it closer. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'll mute it. I'm sorry. Thank you, man. Thank you. Too many damn mute buttons in this program. Too many. Mute here and mute over there too. Yeah, MPJ is definitely a sorted after piece, but I mean, I don't think the Nets want to really do anything. I really think they're going to stay pat right now. I don't think nothing's going to happen. The trade deadline is later on, so I mean they don't. I mean they can negotiate, talk right now, but as far as I'm concerned, he's starting the season. I think personally, I think the key is Day Day, but some people might think otherwise. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know everybody resting. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You would think they had enough rest. They've been off for a couple of days, but I think it's injury management. Just probably some of the guys that they're going to probably be on the roster. Who knows? I don't think a lot of teams want their young guys to be playing the whole summer. You gotta remember, like these rookies, they gonna be in a rude awakening when they get into the NBA. They think they were playing a lot before. They gonna find out. They going on the strip. They going on the track. They gonna put them on the track. They gotta make them some money. They got mad games, and they believe me, traveling and playing is difficult. Traveling and playing ain't no joke. I don't know why they resting everybody. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, Dave. I'm telling you, Day Day is the key. I'm telling you, if he plays what I think he's capable of doing, I'm telling you, they're gonna be a better team than what a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be coming into the Barkley chilling. I can tell you that. Yeah, he lost the weight, and which he needed to. He was he was winded, man. It's been times I seen him run up and down the court like 2 times, and he breathing like I don't know, like he need an oxygen mask. You can't be. That's why a lot of people say, "Oh well, if you gain some weight, you don't want to gain weight as an athlete in the NBA. You want to gain muscle, maybe. That's what you mean, but not weight. You gonna have to go out there with God given what God gave you. It ain't like you just gain weight and be good. you gain weight, you gain weight, and it's like what? I can't run. This ain't football where you in the trenches. Everybody on the team got to be able to run. If you just got that, if that's your natural weight, then I mean. But in order for you to sprint, you need to lose weight. You gain muscle, yeah. You gain strength. Your core got to get strong. Your core ain't got nothing to do with size, though. A lot of people get that shit confused. I don't get it. I don't get it. I hear people say, "Oh, if they gain some weight, yeah, okay." I know automatically you don't know what you're talking about. But I don't argue with it. I just go along with it. Yeah, if they get bigger, I know it's muscle that you're looking at. You muscle mass. Yeah, I saw the picture on X. They look he looked great. He lost weight though. I'm telling you, just 5 pounds make a big difference. Yeah, you know why he can shoot. That's the thing that a lot of people don't know. He wants to show you, but you know, Jordy is like, nah, don't shoot. Jordy probably said, no, don't do, no. I need you to bang the boys, bang the boys. Yeah, he need a move. All right, the game started. I don't know if you hear my TV, but the game started. Basically, these are the guys that's fighting for a job, man. Javon, that's what it is now. This is beat down basketball now. It ain't gonna look pretty. Oh, that's a nice move, Danger. Danger is impressive, man. I don't know if he get a roster spot, but I mean, I would keep him in the G. Nice block. He blocked again. Nice job, Danger. You made yourself presence in the paint. I would like to see Tyler play well. Danger dribbling? That was a crazy hook. Well, you a little too far. You need to get closer. Salas, we gotta watch him. He got the frame to be a 3 and D. You know the Nets G League be kind of good, man. G League players or the players they pick up. How come some of the players for Golden State always look like Steve Nash? Like they look like they should have a surfboard. Shouldn't he be shooting free throws? They should be shooting for that. That's crazy. Salah's got a nice little midi. They gotta get the rebounds. They've been lacking. Danger be running the floor, man. That's like this third or fourth block in 5 minutes. Let's play tight defense when whoever's coaching this summer league team got them playing D for real. They defense be good. They pick up full court. They don't even play around. Play your man all the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Day need that hook, man. I don't know what Day. The funny thing is, and I see why people have hesitation, is that we don't even see Day's offense. He just plays this, bully ball under the rim. We never see like really that many times they run a play for him to do anything else other than maybe a high pick where he hasn't really been setting screens too great, because I think what it is with him is he's slow footed. You know how some people are slow footed, but maybe losing weight will make him much quicker, When he breaks out of that high pick, he's slow. So the referee see it as a block, not like he's not getting in position quick enough. His footwork is he got to work on his footwork. As a big, you got to have good feet. You just got to have good feet. Yeah, it's like we don't know what he can do, like, yo, Daddy, what you like to do, How many blocks are the Nets going to have by the end of this game? Oh, there you go, Tyler. You've been missing a couple, but now I see you with these guys. Your confidence, your stroke gonna come. Oh, their defense is just way better. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody that Sean Marks picks up, all of them look kind of the same. They got to be like 6'7", 6'8", long arms, shoot threes. You know, this whole team is like, other than the point guard, everybody else is. They are full court. They the man to man full court. Great shit, man. You got the call. They called the foul, did they? Oh no, that's a turnover. They didn't get it past half court. Great D. What was that, Murray Jr.? Do anybody know if they picked up Edelman? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The way they shooting right now, but it seemed like, well, oh, what a pass. They look like a defeated team already. I mean, this might not even, this might be like an exhibition, because this is gonna look ugly for OKC. Oh shit. They're gonna put up 50 in the first quarter. It's 3 minutes and 44 seconds and they on a tear. They just tearing the lining out of them. 26-6. A 17-0 run. Oh man. This ain't gonna look good. This is not looking good for OKC. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's just beat up ball. To me, it's like players that just ain't gonna make it. It's just not enough room. I mean, you can be impressive, and teams that keep you in the G League or retain you a little bit, try to hold on to you, but what's going on in the NBA, man? Let's check out the NBA. Wasn't Ricochet a number one pick? And the Hawks got rid of him to the Mavericks and the three team. That was kind of crazy. I thought he was looking better. I mean, you know. See how sometimes a number one pick don't work? I mean, it happens more often than you think. Shit. It ain't always Daisy being the number one pick, man. All right, that's they're shooting lights out. Only if they do that in the regular season, though. I'm gonna watch this dude, Salas, man. Salas seemed like he might be somebody, we need to watch. Danger is also another person that I'm gonna pay attention to. Can homeboy shoot free throws? Brennan. Okay, it looks good coming out of his hand. Oh, the whistle's keeping them in the game, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Uh, what's up, play? What's up, players? What's up, man? You think they're gonna have to back up the truck? They should have the money by then. I don't know. Yeah, listen. I hope this CBA be gone. That's all. I don't know with Joe Tsai. I don't know if he's the type to spend bread like that. The Nets defense in this summer league is impressive. Regardless if they win or not, it's been impressive. Let me see. What's up?
Hey,
What's up? We
Scott.
got John in the house. What's up, John?
Hey, how you doing?
I hear you, but
Watching
you
the Summer
sound
League
low.
game right now?
Is it me?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Go ahead, say it again.
Is my mic good?
Yeah, I'm good. You good? What's up?
Yeah, I don't think we're playing any of our main Summer League guys right now. I kind of just looked at the names. It's kind of the guys on the back end right now playing.
Yeah, that's it. That's all that's playing. These guys are, actually you get to see who's who, because these some of these guys are gonna end up in the G League.
I like Danger Kid, man. I think he's giving you what he can give you, and I think he's a decent big type player. I wish he was a center. If he was a center, I think he might get an actual like real look by the Nets. But he's like only like what 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah,
Fortunately, that makes it tough. But he rebounds very well because he's
yeah,
he's very strong. So I like that part of his game.
and you also shot blocks.
Exactly, and that's what I wish our centers have. But none of our three guys, Danny, Mo, or Daron, are shot blockers. And I know you've heard the debates I've been having with different people. Like some people think his numbers are comparable to Durant. I'm like, you're looking at a small sample size and you're only basing it off of analytics. You got to base it off the eye test. Eye test tells you Durant can give you an easy 20 and 11 or something on a good game. Daron could give you maybe 12 and 10. You know, like
Yeah,
there's a key difference between like who's a real legit starter and who's a solid backup. And I like Dayron as a backup. I want to keep Dayron as a backup. But if you had a Jalen Durant or some type of center like that with Dayron, our center position would be solved for years. We wouldn't have to worry about rebounding, shot blocking. We'd have a solid core there. But we still don't have that lockdown starter center because our GM wants to keep the optionality, flexibility stuff going. Like Jalen Durant could be available right now if he doesn't agree to a deal with Detroit any second now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the Duran thing is kind of crazy. I mean, I get where Sean's saying, like, if the dude don't want to be here, oh, well, I ain't even worried about that. That's not even a point. The point is, do you want to give up your flexibility? I can understand why Marks would be kind of still on the fence.
Why is he on the fence when you only have Julius Randle's contract, which is expiring the following year? MPJ is currently expiring, and Diego and Mike Hill don't got to be paid for 3 to 4 more years. So if Durant was making close to $40 million, that contract would have to be renegotiated likely when Mike Hill Diego got to get paid. So the flexibility isn't as bad as some people think it is. Like I did a deep dive with Breezy, with Gary, on how this actually benefits the Brooklyn Nets a lot. And Josh Minot, you could slide him in as your small forward starter. You're making $4 million, but the kid's athletic, plays defense. He could score. He was over 40% from field goal and three in his little stint with the Nets. That would actually open up more minutes off the bench for Keon and Drake Powell to coexist, as opposed to Drake Powell just getting shafted right now. So the Durant move would actually do a lot for the Brooklyn Nets as far as figuring out our matchups, figuring out more roster balance, and you'd have a center on lockdown for the next 3 to 4 years before your main young stars got to get paid on this team. The
Well, how
flexibility doesn't get
how would
hurt.
they get Duran? How would they get him?
It would
I
be
mean,
it would be a sign and trade. MPJ's salary would kind of get you there. He's around 40 million. So let's say Durant's contract is around 40 million. You could do that if you have to include a prospect like Danny Wolf. I don't want to part with Dayron. I like Danny, but again, what is Danny Wolf? Is he a big? Is he a forward? Is he a guard? Like if Detroit's like, you got to give me some big back, I'll be like, okay, Danny Wolf. We keep Dayron as a backup. We get Durant, like, and we also have all these picks in the world. Like, we can create a decent deal. Like, Durant's not going for like 4 to 5 picks to what Utah got for Walker Kessler. I don't think that's going to happen. But we can offer them a solid top three option and
you
an
don't
empty
think
trade
that
if
will
they're
happen?
alongside trade.
You don't
What?
think they want to ask for picks?
They're going to get picks, but they're not getting 4 to 5 picks. We're not crazy. We can offer them compensation because we have compensation. We also have over 20 second round picks. Like we are in a perfect position to use the optionality that Mark so eloquently states every second he gets a chance to get a guy like Durant because your flexibility is not getting hurt. You're getting a solid center that can grow with these young kids, and this guy's 5 years away from his prime. Like as much as people are against it, I don't think they should be as against it as some of them make it out to be.
Right. Let me see his stats. Let me see Durant's stats. Stats. Let's bring his stats up. Because to me, that's like the
And he
big.
plays well with the guards. Like if you want to lock Durant's game, you have a 6'9" Diego Diomand as your scoring guard. You have Michael Brown, who's what 6'4", 6'5", and then you have Nolan Trayor, who's a Speedy Gonzalez off the bench. You have the perfect guards to surround a Durant with on his team, where he's going to cook at the rim and he's going to give you a lot of rebounds too. Like it actually worked out pretty well for us if we pulled this off.
Yeah. His. Let's see his numbers. His numbers are.
Over 60% the last 4 years. I'll take that. And look at the points from last year, 11 to 19. That's a huge leap for Durant.
Let me see if I can fit that in. Yeah. Yeah. Seven. He plays. He's durable. That's for sure. He got 4 years already.
Right.
4 years. He's kind of like in his prime.
Not even. He's 22. He's got 5 years to his prime, and he wants his rookie extension contract. Like for the Nets, we have all this flexibility at our disposal. We only have
Yeah.
Randall's contract being the only, thing right now that's on the book.
Don't you think that 19 points is an outlier
No,
for
because
him?
he did well. Remember when Cade went down with the lung injury? Jalen was averaging like near double doubles in before Cade came back. Like Durant did his fair share last year. That
But
would
you
be
know
to
how I know
MVP.
that's an outlier? Because his field goal percentage stayed the same. It actually
That's
stayed the
consi-
same.
that's
So that means
consistency,
most of his scoring came around the rim.
and that's what a center is supposed to do. I don't need a center that could shoot threes right now. I need a center that does all the
I
physical
think
things.
that's what Sean wants.
Yeah, well,
I think
it's not
I
going to be
think
with
that's what
Draymond.
I think that's what he wants.
Well, it's not going to be with Draymond. And Scott, do you want Draymond to take 10 threes and only make one of them?
No, I
I
don't
don't
think
listen to that.
Dayron is taking 10 threes now.
Yeah, well, we all like to shoot threes on his team, right? That's why I think
I
you got to
I
change up
think
that
him. I'm
strategy.
trying to see why he thinks the way he do, and what I'm saying is, Dayron around the rim is just as good as Duran.
Eh,
He's the same thing. You giving up. You actually giving up picks and making and your flexibility be gone for a player that gives you what
it's not going to be
five
gone.
percent, 10% more around the
You're
rim.
you're Mike Miller got to be paid for 3 to 4 years. So you have a starting caliber young center who's 5 years from his prime. Offensively, he's not going to get hurt as people make it out to be. You get a starting center to pair with Dayron to create a top solid duo in the NBA at the center position. That makes way more sense.
I just don't like the idea if it ain't a move that's doing anything. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
No, it is. It is. It helps with that center. Like our guards can't play their game of basketball with undersized bigs that can't shot block for
Well,
anything.
Dayron's not undersized.
He's not a shot blocker. He's not a
No,
great
I
defender
understand
either.
that he's not as quick on the feet as he should be because
That's
shot
not good.
blocking is just about quickness. I think Dayron lost weight.
I know he's in better shape, but he still can't set a screen as a center.
I
That
think
needs
we
to
have to give him a
be
time. You have to give him an opportunity.
I
I think
understand
that's what I
that.
think. I mean, understand that you don't like the idea of getting the opportunity.
No, I tell people
I
I think
think
the
I think they
opportunity,
need to
but
give him an opportunity. We got Jamal on the stoop. What's up? What's up,
Yo, what's
Jamal?
good, y'all? What's good, y'all?
Yo, you think we should just go for Dayron? I mean Duran?
Scott, please talk some sense into John. I've been
I'm
arguing
trying
with
to
him
tell
since
him that the
last
numbers
night.
don't say it.
I've I've been
Jamal.
arguing
No,
with
no.
him since
My mind is
last
clear.
night about it.
My mind is clear. Jamal, you go by analytics. I'm going by eye test. What have you seen? You can't
And
say
I'm
one
going by the eye
game.
test too. To be
Yeah,
honest with
I,
you, Dayron is not that far off.
no,
We
he's
was
not.
watching
He's
him.
miles off. He's miles. I would say like south of the equator off for
Nah, I
me
don't
on
think he
Durant's
that
level.
far off. Come
Yeah,
on,
John, he
John.
plays bigger than a lot of big men.
Durant is not as physical as Durant is.
I think
Okay.
I
What?
think I think if Day was on the block, teams would be salivating to get him.
Yeah, but they would probably we're probably going to get more back than like multiple second round picks. I wouldn't trade Daylon unless he's part of a star package. If I was ever considering trading
No,
Daylon,
I'm
I'm
talking
keeping
about they
Daylon.
waiting for the Nets to let him go. They are literally waiting for. Oh, he's definitely in that tier group,
And
like the second tier.
that's why getting Durant makes a lot of sense. Damon's never going to get that big money contract. They have purposely given him small contracts because they like him as a backup and don't mind making him a temporary big because they have nobody at the moment. But Durant is available at the moment if a team, talks some sense into him. If you don't like the situation with Detroit. Like, we're looking at some legit sense. I like Daron. I just don't think he's a starter right now. He's a solid backup. Why would we change the role he's good at? He's been solid as a backup for us.
But John, after a while, you got to come out of that role, man. Sometimes players
Not everybody
can,
does.
huh?
Not everybody comes out of the role. Some people are set at their roles.
Some
Like, look at
some
Caruso.
people,
He's a
you
solid
100% right.
versatility guy.
Some people don't come out of the role, but you got to give them a chance to.
Yeah, but he's
I
had
hate
5 or
keep.
6 years to set a screen for this team. He still
All right,
can't set a screen for me.
He might
I
get better at.
understand,
I
but
understand what you're saying.
I hate the fact that you look at other teams and you look at other team superstars. They was not the man at first.
Yeah, Durham
Giannis,
wasn't really.
Giannis, Giannis wasn't the man. Jabari Parker was, and
You
then
talk about
Giannis
different
became the
tiers of
man.
talent. You talk about different tiers of talent. Daron's a solid backup center. I just don't
I'm
understand
I'm j-
why people
I'm
think he's
just
gonna
saying.
be like on
I'm
a
just
starter
saying,
level right
John.
now.
Sometimes you gotta let them flourish. Joker was not playing starter when he first came into the league, bro.
It's
Joker was
just,
coming off the bench for Nurkic.
I
I
just think
remember watching those games.
Daron's superpower is rebounding. Everything else about his game, there's a lot more error there. And at this rate of his career, you would think those things wouldn't be an issue. And I know he had that great game against OKC. I still remember that game against Chet and Hartenstein. But that was just one game. At the end of the day, Daron hasn't played over 20 plus minutes. He's also had injuries the last few years. Remember with the knee, with his hand. Like Daron hasn't been fully durable either. And you worry if you give that guy a huge amount of work like this. If he gets hurt, we're screwed this year because we have no rebounding. Like, I'm just looking at logistics of how we can start building a real team. I'd rather keep Dayron as the backup because he fits with our backup unit. Him and Nolan could set Dayron up pretty well for a few lives. And Dayron can rebound, get second chance opportunities. Some of our backup guys, like that works to me. With him in the starting lineup, Michael, Yegor, MPJ Randall all want to score the ball. Dayron's not going to get a chance to score much. He'll probably give you like 10 and 10 on some nights, which I'm fine with. But is that the level we want him to be at for a starter? I'm not
I
there right
mean,
now.
he's
I
not
don't
going. He's
I
not
don't
going to give
understand it.
you. I don't. He's not going to never be a 30-point scorer or some kind of. Oh, this is going to be the go-to guy because our offense is not set up for that. Our offense is set up for our wings and our guards to dominate.
But you need a big to play winning basketball
Well, yeah,
eventually,
you need
right?
a big to control the paint.
Yeah,
And believe me, if you don't pay attention to Dayron in the paint, you're going to pay for it. So I don't see where it's coming from that you're going to focus on this star center that doesn't. I mean, he had
See,
19 points this year, but I mean,
to listen,
that's
Detroit
a
would not
that's
have
an
been a
but
first.
I
outlier.
don't
That's
know
an outlier.
because
His
we're
field goal
looking at
percentage never
because
changed.
we're
Scott,
looking at certain. Go ahead,
let me
John.
say something. Would Detroit have been a first seed without Duran this year? Yes or no?
Of course not. They
Thank you.
needed him.
Thank you. That he is a huge part of it because of what he does as a big. Like Cade needed somebody in that interior paint to be an easy lob threat to give those rebounds. If you look at Detroit's pro roster,
But they
it was
struggled
abysmal right
with
now.
Durn. That's
What,
why they don't really want to pay him
that was
because
a
they
bad
noticed
matchup.
they struggled with him.
Scott,
They
Scott, Scott, the Magic were a bad matchup for Detroit. They're two very similar teams on physicality. I can see why Duran struggled because he had an advantage. But again, that was his first real playoff experience of his career. Every player we know that's been a good player in this league has struggled the first round
I don't,
go in the
I don't
playoffs.
know if I would give up, and I don't know if I would give
I'm
up two
yeah.
picks
I'm
for
not doing none of
somebody
that.
that's for somebody to replace
His
somebody
starting
that does the same
defensive.
thing.
No, Durant doesn't do the same thing as Durant. Durant averages over 20 plus points.
Yeah,
Durant
You
is
no,
not
right.
even
only
You right.
this
You right.
year.
team.
Only
Duran
this
Duran don't
year.
Duran don't shoot threes like Dayron do.
No,
Durant
he.
is
You
two three
100% right.
period. He's
I ain't worried
grabbing the
about
two
the
three period.
threes. I ain't
No,
No.
worried
no, but
about the
he's saying
threes.
he's saying that Duran and Dayron is kind of different. Of course they're different. Dayron can actually shoot a three,
No, he can't. Come on. What is this? Durant ever been a 3-point shooter? Stop. Stop
but
it.
he could shoot threes. You never
No,
saw
he
Duran
can't.
try to shoot a three. He don't even want to
Durant,
shoot outside
wait, wait.
the goddamn paint sometimes.
Durant is a bully ball interior threat. Dayron from three is nasty works. His
Why do
three-point
you
shot doesn't
want
even feel
why do
that
you want
good.
a one-dimensional type of player?
The one-dimensional.
Dayron is
First round. Come on, Jamal. You don't go one-dimensional about Jalen Duran. Come on, Dayron is a bit one-dimensional because he's a solid rebounder. But what else does he do well in? Not a whole lot.
so so you want Duran for what? What is Duran gonna do for you?
He's going to drop 20 points, average around 13 or 14
No,
You
rebounds a
think
that
he's
game.
was
gonna do this?
no. He's not. I don't
Yes,
believe
he
he
will.
can do
Yes, he
that.
will. Yes, he
I
will.
don't
You
believe he can
think he's
score
He
gonna do
20.
this?
I don't think he can score
will.
20 points
He
a
will. He
game.
will. It's crazy. When they re-signed Clarkson, they thought he was going to drop over
I
20
think I
points.
think I think I understand where John coming from. He's projecting on what he done this season. But his numbers, his analytics are not saying that. The reason why I say that is because his field goal percentage has always been around the same. He's not really this guy that you think that we can feed the ball to. He had a great season this year. His rebounding stayed the same, and his field goal percentage was around that 60 mark. I mean, actually, last year he shot better than this year, but he averaged 11 points last year.
You
So I
gotta look
mean,
at the eye test. The
I
analytics
get
don't
it.
tell the full story. Look at the Cavs. Remember, Scott, the Cavs score analytically, it should be up 2-0 against the Knicks. They dropped a 20-plus point lead because none of them could play defense. Analytics are half truths, man. The more you
Yeah,
think
I
about it,
agree with you.
analytics
They
are
all
half
have
truths.
truth.
They're not full of
I
Listen,
truth.
totally agree with you.
they
They
all
all
have
have
truth, but at
truths.
the same, but
See,
you know what?
that's not true. That's not real logic.
Cause you know
So
what
you rolling the
I,
dice on it. You will roll the dice
That's
on it. So I'm because I think what you're saying is half truths too.
no, it's not.
I
Jalen
don't
Duran's a
think
good
it's
scorer.
I don't think Detroit sees him that way. That's why they don't want to pay him.
But you see their roster right now. They re-signed Kevin Huerter, who didn't even play a playoff game. They got John Collins, who hasn't been relevant since the Hawks run in
I know
2021.
because
They
that
got
means
all
they
the
not
lead.
getting scoring in the paint. If you getting John Collins, that means you trying to get scoring.
That's nasty work. But hey, listen, without Durant, that team is not even getting, I don't even think top four, top five. They may be around playing, which is shocking, but Detroit made a lot of bumbling moves this offseason. They should have went after a co-star for Cade last year when everybody said they should have, but they waited, and now Durant's like, where's my money? I did my job. I got you guys to the playoffs. Now you want to treat me like I'm an outlier? To what you're saying, Scott, which ain't true. This dude is one of the best young available centers in the NBA. Centers like that are not always available. Like this should be an opportunity for us to make a big bold move while not destroying our
I
flexibility.
listen. I'm not against
I'm
trade.
not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna lie to you, John.
I
This is
wouldn't
one of
do
those
it,
I'm
but
not doing.
I wouldn't do it, but I mean, I'm looking at what Javon was saying. Why not trade the picks? Because you can't use all the picks. I get it.
Look,
I get
look
that
what Player
part.
One said.
Exactly.
Look what Player One said. He said Durant is not a good defender
Oh,
either.
stop,
Don't be
stop,
fooled
stop,
by the
stop,
blocks.
stop. He's a solid defender. For what Detroit needed, he gave them more than what they expected. He's a solid.
And you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna put it to you like this. He's not a better defender than Claxton.
Oh, stop. Claxton
He's
regressed
not.
the last 2 years.
He's not a
Claxton,
better defender. Claxton
Jamal,
probably
Jamal,
had more blocks than
wait,
him.
wait, Jamal, would Jalen Durant get cooked by Bismarck Yambo? That's
I said he
Claxton
probably
did.
had more blocks than him.
Clowney is not a shot. You see Clowney shot blocking past. He was awful. He was not a good
Claxton
guy.
and also Durant can't come onto perimeter and hold certain players, bro.
Durant is a bully in the interior, and he can
He's a
rebound the ball very well.
he's an inside presence. That's all you're using him
That's a
for. If
big
you need him to
inside
switch,
presence.
if they get him on switches, he's getting cooked.
Listen, Jamal, at the end of the day, Durant brings more intangibilities as a starting caliber center than Dayron does. You can't argue with that, unfortunately. Dayron's a solid backup. Why change the role of a guy who's giving you so much
He's gonna
as
get
backup?
switched. He's gonna get switched, and he's gonna get cooked. And that's all it is gonna be to it.
So
That's
will
all it
Dayron
is.
as a star. So will Dayron as a star. Dayron is not the quickest. Like, you
All
can
right, but I'm
imagine how
saying
many
you're
teams are going
trade,
to cook
but
him?
you're willing to get Durant for some. They're both the same player, but you're willing to
No,
trade
they're
picks
not.
for him.
They're not the same player, Jamal. I don't know where you got this idea that Durant and Dayron are on that same tier. They're just not. Dayron is a solid rebounder, but everything else about his game is scratchy at best. Jalen Durant, he's just a big, more imposing type force in the
So who's the
paint.
better rebounder out of them?
It's Dayron slightly, but Durant is a great rebounder.
But you just said Dayron is a better rebounder, right?
But that's just it. It's just rebounding. You have to think about other intangibilities. Durant already has rebounding down pat, but he also has other parts of his game that make him a starter. Aaron can even set a screen. I know Jalen Durant can set a screen because the dude is a freaking brick house. Like, you gotta look at the fundamentals, Jamal, when comparing Dayron and Jalen Durant's game. Dayron still can't master certain fundamentals. Can't dribble, can't run, can't set a screen, gets into too much foul trouble. Like, come on, these are fundamentals I'm talking to you about. And Dayron's gonna be in year 5 or 6. Like, I got Jay wants to succeed, but as a backup center, because that is a main thing we have figured out with him. Get your starter like Durant, and your center position is locked down for the next 5 or 6 years. This is not complicated stuff. It's just our
Listen,
GM doesn't know how to get sensitive on this team. No
I
problem.
hear, I hear you, John, but I'm not with it. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm just not with it, bro.
I'm
What's
not.
Like
The only
wrong? What's
reason why I'm
wrong?
not
it is what it
feeling
is.
it,
Like I'm not with it.
the only reason why I'm not feeling it is because he's going to cost us, and he's going to put us in a position where we won't be able. We be just like every other team with no cap space, and
What,
not and still not even that team.
Scott?
We won't be that team in the East.
God,
That's what I'm saying.
did you hear me tell you Mike Henrique don't got to be paid for another 3 to 4 years? So how's our cap space in trouble?
You talking about giving up a potential 30-point scorer, right? For a guy that you got something similar to already on the team. Think about what you're saying. I mean, I
Durant and
understand that he
Draymond
give
are
you a little more
very different
points.
players.
I understand he give you a little more points and stuff like that. And he probably would do nice with Jaeger in the pick and roll or whatever the case may be.
And you
But
can
I
pull
don't see him
wait,
being that, I'm looking at I'm not saying that the analytics are exactly right, but what I'm saying is I am seeing what he has. Kind of like last season, not this past season, but the season before that, he shot 69%. That was impressive, considering that all his shots came from probably inside the paint.
and
He
what's
plays
wrong with
80. He
that?
played 78 games. He shot 69%. He averaged the same 10 rebounds per game per season
That's
practically.
consistency. That is consistency. So it's
Yes,
not kind of the
I
start.
get
I
it,
like
but
consistency.
he played the whole time, and he played rough, like the game that you looking for, right?
Yeah,
I
and
just don't see that being translated on this team with the shooters that we have compared to Detroit.
you know what's fascinating? You brought up Michael Porter Jr. and it's so interesting. This guy's contract stuff happening around the same time Duran's is, and this guy, before negotiations start, has the audacity to tell his front office, "You got to give my boy Peyton Watson 130 million. Oh, and I want that 100+ mil extension on top of it." Who is he to tell us how to run things around the team? This guy's acting like he's the captain of his team right now. He's not. Like, Michael Porter Jr. needs to realize something. I get he wants that last big contract to consider semi-retirement again, but that's not what we should be doing right now. We should be looking for long-term pieces They're going to help Diego and Michael, the duo we invested our lottery picks in to lead this team's future forward. So for Durant to be a part of that, I'm not upset about that. Listen, Michael Porter Jr. He dropped 30 points to the third option. You had Josh Minot, who's only making $4 million, but he's athletic, defense, and scores well. Like, come on, we can save ourselves millions of dollars on MPJ and Watson by getting Durant, who would have to pay Michael Yeager for 3 or 4 more years. That to me adds up way more than doing what MPJ wants right now, which is paying his buddy and then extending him when he has a brace on his leg to play basketball, Scott. And Durant is healthy as an ox right now. So tell me, how bad is my idea from a nightmare scenario like that?
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna say. I mean, yes, Javon is correct too when he said 13 million went their ways. I mean,
Yep.
I did it really? Did teams really want to deal with him? Did they really want to move in with him in a sign and trade or something like that? I mean, really. I mean, I'm not gutting my picks for nothing.
Scott,
That's all I'm
Jalen Durant
saying.
is not nothing. Jalen Durant is not nothing. He's one of the best centers in the NBA.
But it might not work with the team you got.
Yes, sir. We have all these guards. We have Michael, Yegor, Nolan, who could all run plays for Durant. It's not hard stuff to figure out here. Like, we have the best guards to surround him with. He's going to drop 20 because we have the guards to make his life easier, and he has the physicality to make their lives easier. He could set a million screens for these guys. Like, don't you want to see Yegor Michael drive to the paint instead of shooting 23s?
So you would give up 30 to get 20?
30 gets 20.
So what are you going to give Detroit for them to shake that off?
We have NPJ's expiring contract.
Right. You want to give up 30 to get 20.
First of all, we have Josh Minot making $4 million.
Josh Minot hasn't proven that he can do that.
He was 42 from field goal, 42
Nah,
from
you taking a chance. You rolling dice.
He's athletic.
You rolling dice,
this is what I'm talking
though.
about. This is
You
exactly what I'm
rolling
talking about.
dice.
So
You rolling
you
dice.
give up MPJ to bring up Minot, but you won't give Dayron a chance?
But wait,
This is
That
what
don't
I'm
make
talking
no
about.
sense.
Jamal, I'm doing what you want me to do. I'm giving Josh Minot the biggest chance in his career to play
Nah.
good basketball.
That don't make sense, John. You're gonna give up a proven scorer to give somebody a chance, but you're
Yeah.
gonna give Dayron a chance.
So why are we
It
giving
don't make
MPJ?
sense.
So giving MPJ an early retirement fund once his back gives out for the next 3 years makes more sense. Come on, Jamal.
But
I
it
think
don't make
sometimes listen, I think sometimes when we be making moves, y'all just I mean, in general, and this is not just John, it's including everybody, me too. I'm speaking about in general. Sometimes making moves is not necessary. Sometimes that mess you up. That puts you in a pickle and then you be fucked up. And your team is not working together. Sometimes just playing the team together is what you need to do.
We have no
Really?
balance in our team right now.
Sometimes it's best not to make a move.
Not in this case. When we have a
Why
guy,
not? Why? Tell me why we not better. How we not better than we were last year?
Fucking Hartenstein was a fucking bench player this whole time.
Yeah.
And just became a starter.
He was
Just
going
became a starter.
What's the
But regardless, he got his opportunity though. That's what I'm trying to say.
And Daron wouldn't do what Hartenstein did against Webby. Come on,
All I'm
Come
saying
on.
is, I get what you're saying. You want to improve the center position, but my thing is, I'm just saying right now we in this lull in the middle. We still building pieces. I don't see that being an improvement. I don't see getting rid of Day. Period.
I never said get rid of Day. I want to keep him as the backup because he's a solid role that he has fulfilled for the team.
Let's see if he can do something this year. He lost weight. He looked
he's
great.
a Anthony Drummond prototype, but probably even
Let's see what he can do. You still have time to get somebody.
You acted like Drummond wasn't an all-star for a long period of time.
Drummond is
Drummond
Drummond
had
is eons
injuries,
away. Hey, Drummond is eons away from what he was. This guy's now shooting threes. Yikes! Dude is concrete on the court. The Knicks are going to falter just for that move alone, man. You seen Drummond last season in the playoffs?
but
Remember
he's
when
an
he was
older
there?
version of himself. When Drummond was on Detroit and the Cavaliers, y'all would have wanted him.
We had him in Brooklyn, man. The guy got cooked in 5 minutes against the Celtics, man.
We're
That was
talking
bad
about
to watch.
older versions of him. I said when he was in Detroit, he was a different player in Detroit, right?
He's a similar defender to Dayron, Clunky. You know, it's not
He
what's
was an
good on the
all-star.
defensive
He
end.
was an all-star multiple years, if I'm not mistaken.
Because of the rebounding, right? Rebounding is a very fun superpower to have in the NBA, but unless you're that type of big, that's not can't be the only thing you have. You have to have other intangibilities.
I just think that it's more to the game than just an individual. I think that it has to be like it has to fit. The pieces gotta fit.
So if we did get Durant, how much do you think he's averaging from points and rebounds, Scott, with this young squad? How much would he average?
I don't. We don't. It
Well,
probably will take.
give me a number.
It'll probably take 2 years just to
Just give me a
see
number. Yeah, just give me a
exactly
number.
what you got
Points
out of him.
and
And
rebounds. With this young roster, Michael Yeager, what was the points and rebounds? Just give me a number.
I don't think Jordy wants the center if he's not.
No, God.
He doesn't want that kind of offense that you think that Detroit plays.
He
I
wants us to
really.
shoot a bunch of threes. Our team is not designed to kill all
Hey,
these
listen.
three-point
I
shots.
didn't make the rule up. I'm just saying this is what they do.
Like
I'm not the GM. I don't have a foot in it. All I'm doing is telling you the Nets want to shoot threes.
well, besides Michael Yeager and MPJ, nobody else on this team is a great three-point shooter. So that's 3 out of
Who?
15 players on your roster. Michael, MPJ, and Yeager. Besides those three, our roster isn't designed to shoot 23
Manat shoot threes.
in spurts. Yeah, but I like when he does
I
the
mean, he's
interior
a three.
movement.
He can shoot threes,
He's athletic, so I like when he does that.
but
every
he shoot
interior movement.
threes though, right? This Tyler dude shoot threes. I guarantee
but
he
not
might
even
be
that.
on a
Look,
two-way.
I don't want to shit on my knock because I like my knock, but yet you willing to get rid of MPJ for my knock. So
Because
he should be able to. He should carry the load, right?
He's
He
saying
should be
that he
able to
don't
carry
fit
the
the
load.
timeline, but my thing is that's not what they worried about. They probably going to sign him if he want to stay, but
Minot is a very solid defender. I think he might even be a better defender than MPJ at his age right now. So right then and there, that's an improvement. He does shoot threes, but again, I don't want our offense to be predetermined on shooting 33s a night. Some of our guys can go in the interior and score in the interior. I feel like Minot can dunk the ball. If you see Minot finishing at the rim, it's very impressive. I don't want
this
the kid to take in threes the whole night as a starter for us if we did pull off the Durant move. There's a lot more to his game. That's what I'm saying about Minot. I didn't say he can't shoot threes. I'm just saying there's more to the game than shooting 33s a night.
I mean, listen, I can't. I'm not the coach, but all I can tell you is I kind of know what they want. They want them to be able to shoot. They want them to be able to shoot a three. Like I said, the key to it is keeping your team together and let them play. That's why you don't constantly make moves. That's why you don't constantly make moves. I understand there's an upgrade. It might be a slight upgrade getting Duran than getting and then
It's not a
Dayron.
slight upgrade.
It's not a
major
greatly.
upgrade.
It's not.
Huge
It's not.
lead. It's a huge lead. It's
His
like going
numbers
from
don't
one
say
side of the
that.
world to the other
His
side.
numbers don't
Scott,
say that
It's
it's a
like
great upgrade.
Superman flying around the world. That's how big of a leap it'd be for us getting
Nah,
Durant.
I know. I don't know about that, but
He give you 20 and 10. Dayron could give you maybe 15 and 10, but it's fine. But as a
yeah,
back,
but it's not. I don't want my. Well, listen. I'm just telling you what I see. That's. I mean, you said the eye test. Didn't you agree with that? I agree with it. I think the eye test kind of tell you that. Even the numbers kind of tell you that. And I'm not a great analytic person. I don't believe analytics actually work all the way.
Analytics are half truth. Just like Kenny Axon, he usually thought that team was winning when they were just choking a storm
I
against the
know.
Knicks.
I know.
Like, you got to go by eye test. Durant is a Goliath. Dayron is big, but he's not a Goliath, man. Solid backup, though. I am fine keeping him as a backup. You had Durant next to Dayron. Our rebound is one of our biggest strengths in the NBA. Like a lot of teams are going to struggle against that duo right there. But Dayron by himself, you're not asking for a whole lot there right now. You're not getting a whole lot there. You're going to get the rebounding, but you're not going to get Dayron playing his best as opposed to what he does off the bench.
Let me see what his contract is. What he's trying to. Because if the number, I mean,
But
you
you
get
also have to go with who's playing alongside of you. If if Jalen Durant had another player on the side of him playing well, then of course it makes him look better.
right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're the sole person down there in the paint, of course you might not average what you could average.
If you have
He had
Durant,
who he had right next to him last year. Who was the other? Who was the power forward last year?
it was Tobias, I think. With
Tobias, and he averaged a lot of rebounds also.
yeah, but you see Tobias in the playoffs. That dude, I'm telling you, do not be fooled by Tobias Harris numbers, man. Regular season, okay. Playoffs, the dude drops like a doornail, man. It ain't all that impressive. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, if you had Julius Randle with Jalen Durant, we can run interior basketball with this team. And you add Minot to that front court, we have guys that can go in the interior, not just live behind a 3-point line. You have guys that can attack. And that would make Michael and Igor's job as playmakers so much easier because they can take those deep threes if they want, but they could also make interior shots. I just think for Jordy, he needs to evolve the system from the 3-point stuff so we can attack any type of team on any given night and go in the paint. We have to. You have to play physical basketball to be a good team in this NBA. You can't do that Euro stuff where we're going to run fast, we're going to shoot 53s. It's going to be perfect finesse basketball. That's not what the Brooklyn Nets should be. We can be so smooth
why are you against the three?
because our team's not designed to shoot those threes. We were dead last. You see the last summer league game we played? We were what 9 for 38, 9 for 38.
Yeah, but that was last year, and you know what last year was. You know what killed me about people that talk about last year? You knew what the team was doing, and you still hold that against them. It's like you know what it is. You know what it's like. It's like a fireman pull. Or maybe that's a bad analogy. It's like you knew what I need to do, and I get it done, and then you hold that against
That
me.
Scott, that's not true. You know why? Because they hold it against certain players. Say that they hold it against certain players, but they find excuses for other ones. Because when we tank it, oh look, we tank it. This is why Danny Wolf is the way he is. We tank it. This is why such and such is the way he is. He's tanking. But the other people like Claxton, Cam Thomas, and all of them that been here for the longest while we've been tanking. Oh no, this is what they're supposed to do. This is no.
Cam
It's
Thomas didn't
excuse.
work on
Y'all
his
make excuses
game.
for who y'all
Wait,
want to
wait.
make excuses for when it's the same goddamn team.
Right.
Jamal, you mean Cam Thomas never worked on his game. He didn't fit what the NBA wanted, what our team needed. So unfortunately, that was just a relationship that
John,
made its course.
John, let me ask you a question. Right at the end of the day, it's not just about Cam Thomas. It's other players that's involved. If we talking about the team tanking, then the whole team is tanking. The whole team is gonna play poorly. You can't just sit up there and critique one player and then let the rest of them slide. That don't
Would
make
you
sense.
would you have given Cam $40 million knowing we were tanking? Would that have helped our team get better? Yes or no, Jamal? Just give me a
I
straight up
would have
yes
gave
or
it to
no.
him. I would have
No,
gave it to
what?
him because it's money. It's money at the end of the day. We tanking, right?
Come
Do it
on,
really
Cam
matter?
Thomas is not a $40 million player, my guy.
So
What you
this is what
saying?
I'm trying to say. Y'all want to crucify players for
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
giving it their all during tanking seasons.
Cam
But
wasn't
yet,
giving his all. That dude was like a zombie when he came back from his leg, dude. I saw that dude literally play patty cake with the
John,
basketball. Come
how
on.
long he been on this team and how long they been fucking him over?
We should never have drafted Cam Thomas. The one thing I will give Cam a little bit of, reprieve on is he never should have been drafted by us. We did not know how to utilize him because he was mainly a sixth man, and he didn't want to accept that role. Remember, he said, "Oh, I'm not taking that role. I'm a starter." But Cam was his own undoing.
What
He was
made
his own undoing.
nobody could sit there and tell me what made Cam Thomas a six man. He
Uh,
put the
he could
ball in the
score.
hole, right?
He could score. That's about
He
it. A sixth man could
oh,
score.
that's mostly everybody in the NBA, bro. If
No.
you're useless if you can't put the ball in the hole, bro. You're useless.
If you play defense, it makes you more of a
You're
threat. It's
useless.
still
Look at
versatility.
oh my lord,
Was Cam Thomas a versatile
Scott.
player,
Scott,
Jamal?
do
Yes
you
or
want a
no?
team? Do you want a team of full? Do you want a team fully of defensive players that can't put the ball in the
That
hole?
reminds me of Detroit when they get to the playoffs. They can't
Do you
score.
yeah? Do you want that?
No, no.
Well,
You
you
got to
now
have
your
scorers
offense is
on your
stagnant,
team.
right?
You got
You
to have
need,
scorers on
you
your
need
team.
players that work on their games. Cam didn't work on his game, and defensively, he was bottom 300, I think, in this league, which is that's
Listen,
really
they
bad.
gave
Oh
they
my lord.
Well,
offered
they did
Cam
it.
a
I, I,
they offered Cam a contract. They
Let-
wasn't
let-
going.
let- 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 let-
Nobody's
let-
listen,
paying him.
listen.
Nobody's going to
I
pay him
hate.
$40 million.
I hate
It
the
wasn't
fact. I
logistics. It
hate
was
the fact.
analytics.
I hate the fact that we ridicule Cam the way we ridicule him
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
was on the tanking team,
right.
right?
Yeah,
Also, he if he's passing the ball and people is not fucking scoring, how is that
yeah,
a bad look on him?
He
yeah.
gave up. He gave up last year. You saw the
He
play for
gave
his
up last year.
10
What about the years before?
It's still, he never worked on his game.
Wait,
He
you
had
saying
one.
wait,
He
John,
was
you saying he gave up? Was they not tanking?
he was never a consistent point guard. He had games where he had some
He's not a
assists, but he
point
still was
guard.
He's not a
missing.
point guard.
He's
Yeah.
not a point guard. Maybe
But you can't
you
keep
trying to make
telling
him play
Jamal, Jamal,
positions he
Jamal,
shouldn't be
Listen,
playing.
I understand.
Jamal, you have to
Listen.
keep telling
Let's
him.
just say this. What
Fuck
I
it.
saw.
Let's sign Durant and let him play point guard. Fuck it.
What? Stop it. Stop. Durant's a center. Listen, at the
But
end of
then
the
what I'm
day,
trying to say, you
Cam,
making people play out of their positions.
Cam Thomas had to become a combo guard to stay in the NBA. He just couldn't
Why?
ever balance it out because he's a bad defender. There's nothing else good about his game besides scoring.
That's all you need.
No,
That's all you
no,
need most time
not,
on certain
not,
teams.
not to pay a guy $40 million when he's not a franchise guy. Come on, Jamal. I know you know better than this.
John, but you're willing to pay Durant and he's not a franchise guy.
I listen. I
This is
ain't
what I'm
gonna
trying to
lie.
this is what I'm talking about.
I ain't
This is
gonna
what I'm talking
lie.
about. You being
I
selective. You're
I'm
being
not.
selective, bro.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't pay Cam $40 million
wait,
neither.
wait,
But
wait.
what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. He could have been a six man. He could. They did offer him a contract. So it's not like he was going to be out of the league. They did offer him some money. I mean, 15 million is not exactly 40 million, but that's more than what the rookies are making.
I'm saying all I'm saying is this, right? We look at the landscape, right? He's looking at the landscape as far as what other players are making, right? So he's counting pockets.
But he not.
That
But yeah, he shouldn't do that
he
because
should have did that.
the CBA is not letting them
It's
count
a different,
pockets.
yeah,
Like
different
right,
CBA.
you can't
But
count
at the same time,
pockets.
Scott, where are we putting the money to?
But listen, Jamal,
Where are we putting the money to?
You said Durant's not a franchise guy. I agree, but here's something I don't know if you ever heard before. Not all financials are created equally. Durant, at this point, is a top center in the NBA. Is he a star? No, but is he a top center? Yes. And for this young team, we're not beholden to any players with long-term money, especially Miguel and Yegor for another 3 to 4 years. So you can pay Durant because you're gonna have to reset that money, restructure it when Diego Michael got to get paid 3 to 4 years down the line. So it's not as bad as you make it out to be, my friend. And listen, I wish the Cam stuff could have worked out, but it just couldn't. He should have took the money. He fired
Now,
5 agents.
I'm
yeah,
He
not.
he
I'm
shouldn't
not
should
have
have
gonna
took
took.
lie
the
to
He
you.
money.
should have took the money.
Yeah, listen. He should have took the money, but I'm keeping 100 with you, right? If I'm on a tanking ass team and they've been doing me dirt all this time, I'm not
Yeah.
just taking what you offer me, bro. I'm just being honest with you. I've been busting my ass for this team, and y'all been making me lose on purpose, make me look crazy. No,
Yeah, I get it.
pay me what
I
you
get
owe
it.
me. Pay me what you owe me. It's
And
not
this
my
is what
fault we not winning.
And that's
It's
what
your fault.
Durant's kind of doing with Detroit. Like he was a huge part of why they got to the playoffs in the first place. And now they don't want to pay the guy when without him they don't have a good team this year. Again, it's a similar situation. Durant is a lot more skilled than Cam, but it's the same situation. I hope you guys get somewhere. You still want to undersell me. Like, come on. At the end of the day, Durant's looking for opportunities where not only does he get paid, he gets to contribute and do what he did. Because, like Scott, you said, he's been consistent for 4 years. But his offense jumped up like 10 points last year. He took
Some
leaps.
somewhere along the line, it's a disconnect between Detroit and them. They
Mm-hmm.
must be seeing something that we might not see.
I'm telling you, his numbers is not jumping off the page like that.
They were
I'm
not
not giving him
attention
$30 million.
offense.
I'm not giving him $35 million. I'm sorry. I'm
Scott,
not. I'm not. I'm not.
where would you rate
I'm
Durant
not.
as a center in the NBA? Give me a ranking number.
I,
Top 10, top
I would
5.
say
Where would
he's
you rate?
around that 10 mark, like you said.
Top
But
5.
I'm not. I'm
He's,
not.
he's
No,
around
he's
top
not.
5 right
He's
now.
not that. He's
He could be
not
around top
that.
5. He definitely could be.
He's a rebounding beast. He's a presence in the paint. He has no purpose on the outside.
He
No,
doesn't have to do
no,
anything
he's
else.
not.
All his work
He's
is the
not.
interior.
He's not stretching anything. You know where he's gonna be at. No, he's not. He's not that. I'm sorry. I'm just saying he's not.
He is a solid physical
He
player.
is a
Something that you
solid
need.
player, and I would love to have him, but not at 35 million.
But
I'm
Scott,
sorry.
you don't have to pay some of the other guys for
I
4
understand
years.
you have to pay somebody, but I'm not doing it with
But
the
if
CBA. I'm not going into the second tier. I'm not
Scott,
even coming close to the second tier.
no, we're not going to the second team with his contract because we don't have anybody else to get big money to at the moment. Other than Randall's sparring next to which that could be moved.
I'm not. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I was Sean. I'm telling you,
But
I
Scott,
wouldn't do it.
we have the potential star back for the future. If you get Durant, you're 3 and 4, your only positions of worry going
There's
forward.
2 reasons why I wouldn't do it from a GM standpoint, and I try to think like for the team. One, when I'm keeping my flexibility. You can say what you want. I'm keeping it, and that shit is gold.
Scott, we have
Two,
26 picks.
I don't see a great increase in his ability compared to Dayron on in the paint. I just don't see it. I just don't see the greatness there. Like Dayron's a beast on the boards already. We already got a partial beast now. I understand you don't like Dayron or you want to keep him second tier. That's kind of fucked up when you know that he's just as good as Durant on the board. You won't let him start. You won't give him starter role, but you want to keep him on the bench. When he has that potential, let him play. Let him play. You jumping around. I'm telling you, that changing the guard constantly is not good for team. I mean, it works with senior players because if they want to be together and you've been in the league for like 10 years, yeah, it works with them because they know what to do. They know they're going to be the man. But it doesn't work in a team concept, which is what the Nets. I'm thinking that's what they want. They want to have a team thing, like OKC. OKC is kind of like that team too, where they like playing with each other. When you constantly changing players, that's not good. That's just not good.
Scott, at the end of the day, I value Dayron a lot on this team as our backup because he just does so many good things with the back position. Changing him out of his role, I feel like that's a part of the organization. They expect so much out of different players in the past few years that they never got the results when they didn't have to. He's always kept him in certain roles, like with Clarkson. He was fine as a running big. They try to make him some playmaker like Sabonis, Joker, and I'm like, this is horrible. What are we doing in our center? We're destroying our center position. You can't do that with Dayron. They were going to do what Clarkson did last year, average 8 assists. 10 rebounds and 8 points. Like, what are we doing? That's not how to make a good center out of this team either.
Listen. I mean, it's only like when it comes to scoring. I understand analytics don't mean anything, but teams average around 98 shots a game. That number never really changes. I don't know why people ignore it. Ain't but so many shots anybody gonna get on the floor. It's because you're going against time. I don't get it. I don't get that part. But I get it. But I get people don't pay attention to it. So Dayron ain't going. If Durant came here, he still ain't touching the ball as much as you think he is.
He's got 20 and
Jordy is not running the offense through Durant.
He's good, especially
why? Oh, wow. You think you run the offense through Durant?
Yeah, they just have to throw lobs to the guy. He's a huge dude in the interior. Come on, it's not tough to figure out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like they're not running off and scoring, but they have a big to set screens and have somebody they can throw the ball up to. Do pick
But
and
how
rolls
come then?
there
How come Detroit has such a hard time scoring?
because they don't have shooters around that team.
Right. So
And
you
that's
want to
not
get
the
rid
way
of. So you want to get rid of a proven. You want to get rid of a proven shooter to get him. That's what you're saying.
Michael Porter Jr. wants to get his buddy Watts 130 mil
No,
and
no.
make a
I'm just
hundred mil
saying. You want
on
to.
the
You.
contract.
I
That makes
understand
sense.
that. I understand that we want to trade. That it's possible that we could trade off my MPJ. I get it. I get
We
that part.
should. We should
I
consider it.
mean, I understand that's a possibility. The thing is, you want to get rid of a 30-point scorer, right?
So the guy wants over $100 million. We're ready to
Listen,
take you
don't
back to
want.
play
Now we
basketball.
pocket
Come on.
watching. Now
No,
we
no,
pocket
we're being
watching.
difficult here. Scott, do you want to give this guy an extension right now? Yes or no? Given everything you know about his injury history,
I would.
like
Of course, I would want to give him an extension with a caveat. Of course.
and what's the caveat? Descending contract, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of
So
course.
what if you don't want that? Then we send him on his
How
merry
you know he don't
course.
want that? If he takes it, then it's good.
Because he wants his buddy to get paid. This before we even start negotiations, you tell me I have to give
That's just a rumor. That's not. That's not.
He's sitting on a Twitch show. He said, I gotta get my guy 130 mil. Like what? What? Don't even get to the drawing board with us. You want us to add somebody to your financials. No. We don't play like that.
I don't
We're
think
gonna
that
get
he
the
meant
league.
just Brooklyn Nets. He was saying any team.
He's
He
been,
was
he's been actively recruiting this
he
guy.
was
There's
talking about
multiple
him going
reports.
to any team and getting paid.
No, there's multiple reports where he's been trying to
He
recruit
didn't say the
against him.
Nets should get him.
No, he has. That's wrong. He has. Look at the sources. Sources that basically said that, and it's crazy. Like we don't have the money to get Watson right now. Why are we giving a guy $25 million to clear off the bench? Like, come on. Like MPJ wants to handicap us. I don't want to. I want to get a legit center to pair with our young backcourt, so they have somebody to run some offense to at the center position.
I
That's
think
all I want.
I think if MPJ felt that way, he means he thinks Dayron can do it.
Yeah, no. He don't think that. He just wants to get the money. That's it. I know how this guy wants to play. He thinks
So you saying he don't want to win. He just want his boy to get paid.
he wants to get paid. Listen, this dude thinks he's Geppetto pulling Sean Marks Pinocchio strings right now. Nobody should fall for the scheme job of MPJ. This dude wants to quit because he played one game. One game, Scott. You and I saw the video. It was easy. He said, I see how I'm doing this year. If I want to play, I want to play. If I don't, this podcast is kind of fun. No, not falling for that bait, man. Come on. The MPJ con job era needs to stop, man. If he's what he wants to do.
So you good with getting rid of MPJ right now?
For Jalen Duran, for Franz Wagner, or Apollo, yes.
Oh, you ain't getting Paulo. You ain't getting Paulo.
It's Franz. I'm fine getting Franz. Franz is younger.
So John,
Scoring.
I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing MJ to MPJ, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna make this comparison, right? You see how many times Michael Jordan retired?
Uh-huh.
Would you have got rid of Michael Jordan after the first time he retired?
That's Michael freaking Jordan versus Michael
But
Curious
no, I'm
Porter
just
Jr.
saying. I'm just saying
Come
because you're
on.
saying the commitment, right? The
Stop.
commitment ain't there. So Michael
Michael,
Jordan showed you that his commitment was somewhere else. Would you have traded him somewhere else?
that's Michael Jordan. We're comparing two different stratospheres right now. Two
I'm
different
just
worlds.
saying. I'm just saying because you're saying commitment. If somebody is scoring and they showing you, all right, cool, I'm gonna score, I'm gonna do this, whatever the case is, why get rid of them?
He quit on this team last year. He said he's got to get my All-Star numbers to get my contract bump. I stopped playing games basketball. How you sending games
But
back to the
but
young
but
guys? Come
John,
on.
what was we playing for?
It's not about the wins. It's about setting the example for the young guys. You're trying to teach them when their
But
money
but then
time comes, they'll stop playing. No.
but then
No.
y'all would have crucified him if he would have went on scoring tears and won us more games
No,
because
that
y'all
would have
wanted to
happened.
tank.
At the end of the day, if you're going to be a mentor on this team, you got to set the example. Everything I've seen from Curious Mike, he's trying to set the MPJ brand example, and these kids got to follow suit. We don't have to
Scott,
do that. We're
Yeah.
invested in Michael
you,
and
you see the
Israel right now.
selective? You see the selective politicking, right?
Well,
No,
yeah. I mean,
You
yeah,
see how
yeah.
the selective?
I
It's
no,
selective.
understand.
I
Jamal,
can't say no more. It's
Jamal,
selective.
Jamal, you want to give Cam Thomas $40 million. I still when you said that, my guy. Now you want to pay MPJ off for 3 back surgeries? A lot more money.
John, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. If I know I'm on a tanking ass team and these people don't care about us winning, you think I'm gonna go all hard and break my fucking back and neck to help them?
The
Well,
tank
listen,
era is over.
they
We're
gonna
trying to
they
build a
gonna
good
put you in
team
position to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going hard. Put my if I'm already injured, I'm putting my injuries online to go ahead and lose already, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
now.
His goal was to make the All Star game. He didn't make
Play,
the All Star game. All right, cool. I'm done. I'm off this.
player one, I only call him the con job because the timing is so flimsy when he wants Watson to get paid, but he also wants his last big contract where we've seen this guy considered semi-retirement. That's not somebody to invest the money in if you fully believe that that guy is going to carry the team to the playoffs.
But
MPJ might get you to the play-in, but we think the long-term too here a little bit. That's where the con job came from. Not that he's bad as a person, but his character is a little flimsy, if I'm being honest, from what I've seen and heard.
well, listen, he played well last year, so he did play well. You can't take that away from him.
Really want to give up on a team. Like I don't know. I'm not giving this guy a big
No,
extension.
I don't think he gave up on the team. I think he
Yes,
was told what they were doing.
Now,
He told
literally
he was
stated,
Sean and Jordy told him what they were doing.
no, he's listen. The one thing about
No,
MPJ,
John, they told him what they were doing.
MPJ always has loose lips, right?
Yeah,
He
but
does,
I'm
right?
saying
He said he gave up. He didn't say they told him.
he didn't. He wouldn't have said that.
Yes,
He
he
wouldn't
did.
have said that because it would have been controversy. He would not have said nothing about the tanking season. He wouldn't have
He
said
literally
that.
said he gave up because he didn't get his little all-star. Can you
Yeah,
believe it?
I
You
know.
guys
He gave you what you wanted to hear.
No,
I think he
no.
gave you what you wanted to hear, but that's
No.
not what he was told.
He
I
tells
think
me
he
his
was
mindset,
told
John.
just like what they did, which was tank. They tanked. That's what they did. They told him that he could sit out. Sit out. Because we don't need your scoring.
Literally said he gave
I'm
up
telling
on
you,
the
as a
team to the
GM,
All-Star game.
that's what I would have did, and I wouldn't have told the fans nothing. I'm
And
being
people-
honest with you. I'm being real honest. That's the honest truth.
And
I would have
that's not
told you
good
nothing,
either.
and I would have sat back and heard all these stories and be laughing my ass off because I know that we were tanking.
At the end of the day, this guy has loose lips, and that is kind of controversial from the
Nah,
board right now. That's not good either.
he wasn't going to say anything about that. Why would he do that
He couldn't
and
say
bring
nothing
and
else. He
bring
wanted
and
to
bring doubt
retire, right?
and bring controversy to him when he's getting paid?
But the
Why would
only
he
way-
do that?
The only way I'm keeping MPJ is if he takes a 2-year defending contract. If you want
Of
anything
course,
else, it's
yes.
over.
Of
It's
course you
over. It's
want.
over.
Of course you want him to take a pay cut. Of
Why
course you
shouldn't he?
do.
Why
Of
shouldn't he?
course you do.
Why shouldn't he?
But you can't get that. You can't get that if you can't trust them. And he knew that we were tanking. That's why he took off. That's why he was there. He told us anything. He told us anything. But you
Man,
should be
man,
able.
building this
But
team,
you being a
man,
person that follow basketball like I do, should know that that's what they were doing.
We are not building this team around Michael Porter Jr. He thinks we're building this team
I didn't
around
say
him.
we building. He knows
I'm
he's
not saying
older.
you. He's
John,
saying
he
that.
knows
He's saying that.
this. He
No, he don't.
knows it. He knows it. He knows that.
Listen,
He's
we
on
are
that-
not
he
playing
knows-
the MPJ game.
He knows this 40 million is probably his max ceiling. He knows that.
The only reason he got that 40 million is because of the clause on the contract when he won a ring. That was a good reason for his contract. It was only if he won a
Yeah,
title.
I understand that. He got it because they had no choice. Right. They had to keep the team. Remember, I told you got to keep the team together? Right? Remember when I told you that? That consistency win titles, right?
And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for his injury history, if it wasn't for the injury right now that we know about, he'll be worth more than what he's asking for, or
Of course
what
he
we're willing to
would.
give him. And that's the
Yes.
reality of it. Because he's not even 30, I believe.
No, he's 29, 28. He be
Yeah,
Exactly.
turning 29, right?
but
Exactly.
Jamal,
So he's not even in the midst of his prime yet. We're
If
holding
he
the
is in
injury
his
against him, but
prime,
like I told
no,
y'all the other night in Breezy's show, I said it's a lot of players that are playing in the league. We're worried about his injury. A
have
lot of
you
All
seen
Stars
it?
are not even playing right now because of their injuries, but they're getting paid more than him. Kawhi is never healthy, but he get paid more than him.
Yeah.
Trey
MPJ
Young
is
sat out the whole season, ain't got a contract this season.
MPJ is a third or fourth option. You don't commit long term money to a guy that's not a franchise guy of your team. That is just the
But
logistics of it.
but this is what I'm trying to say. If MPJ didn't have these injuries that we knew about, would he not be worth more than what we assume he is?
And
Of
in
course he would have.
an alternate universe, maybe, but we're in this universe right now, so no.
But John, this is what I'm trying to say. You, if we're gonna argue semantics and facts, he's played more than a lot of All Stars have, and that's just the facts of it. With his injury,
He was impressive last year.
you know what I'm saying? And he
He
only
was
sat out. And he
impressive
only sat out. Why, Scott? Why did he sit out last year?
because we were
Because Sean
tanking.
Marks and them made him, right?
Yeah, of course they
Other than that,
did.
he probably would have played an 82 game season.
Of course they sat him out. They sat him out because there was no reason to bring him in there because we
So
were
this is what I'm trying to
tanking.
say. We could bring up players like Anthony Davis. We could bring up players like Kawhi Leonard. We could even bring up healthier players like uh what's his name? Brandon Ingram and stuff like that.
What to
They're
win
still
five?
getting
Win
they're still getting more than him.
what to win 10 more games and be in the top? Get the 10th pick in the draft?
Yeah, like come
What
on,
was that going to do?
we can't keep bringing up his injury when he's playing every season. That's hard to bring up an injury if somebody's playing every season.
It's just like you said, you don't use that flexibility unless you're getting a piece that long term is going to help you get where you have to go. Like, I'm fine with a 2 year descending contract extension with MPJ. I'm open to it. But anything more, we don't have to do that, is all I'm saying. We have to look
No,
at other alternatives.
John. I totally agree with what you're saying there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I would
saying.
negotiate that, but see, you can't. You have to be in good faith with him in order to get that. You can't sit up there. I'm quite sure what we saying and what you saying, they're not. MPJ and the Nets are not paying it no attention because that's you blowing up the spot. That's what you call blowing it up the spot. Bringing heat because what happened is they really want him to take a pay cut, but you got to give him this opportunity to do so. So they really don't want to get rid of him, but they will if they have to. That's what I'm saying. They will if they have to. If he push it, if he's saying he wants more money or he wants a high absorbent contract, they're going to let him go. They're going to end up letting him go because I know I would. But I want to try to deal with him. And in order to deal with him, you have to be on the up and up.
I just think if he agrees to if he's surprised to agrees to tier extension, I'm fine with it. It's just I'm also looking at alternatives too. And if he wants big money, you have to look at alternative options, whether it's a Franz or a Durant or heck, Jimmy Butler's expiring from the Warriors plus picks. Like there are different ways to have a simple, clean, divorce with this guy. It's just I wouldn't give him what he wants at this moment because we're still trying to figure out who the young guys from who drafted are the true cornerstone guys. Mike
Well,
Rodriguez look like those guys
that's
right now. Though.
you talking playing time, which is totally different. The
No,
rookies are going to have to earn their playing time now, especially the sophomores. The sophomores got to play. They got to show. They got to show something.
Woodward show. That
This
was
is
it.
second year. This they second year. They got to show something. I don't care what it is. All of a sudden you started hitting threes and you shooting at a better
Yeah.
clip. Okay, I see improvements.
That
Or
bench
you
Durant, that bench Durant draft was so nasty. The guy was 35% from field goal, 20% from three in 6 summer games. Like, come on.
yeah.
We wasted a pick on that, man. And that dude is like, he has Euro experience, right? How do you have
Yeah,
more experience and you still can't shoot a basketball?
yeah, yeah.
Come on, like this
Well,
is where I agree with you guys on is that some of these guys do guys step up to the plate. And day one, I've always said I like him as a backup. I'll see where he was a starter. But these other dudes, like the Saraps of the world, like they are not needed on the team right now because they're not fighting for that spot. They're just hoping that they're going to get the admiration from the front office to keep playing. Like that's not how we build a good team, man. Like you
that
gotta get
danger,
playing.
that danger is gonna make the some kind of. We're gonna end up keeping him somehow.
I like this.
I
Jamal,
don't
do you
think
like
he'd be on
the
the bench. He might
Jamal,
come up off the G League or whatever, but they're gonna find a way to keep him around.
Jamal, do you like the Danger Kid, man? I like him. Do you like what he brings?
Yeah, yeah, I like him too. Yeah,
Jamal, what do you think? Have you seen Danger in some league?
My fault. The phone was on mute. Yeah, I
No,
like
yeah.
Danger. I
I
like
like
Danger.
Danger. I like that kid,
But
man. Like,
but is he on a two-way contract or he's not on the contract at
he's
all?
on Long Island. He's on the Long Island roster right
He
now, I
on the
believe.
long. Yeah, he's not on the 2A yet.
Well,
Tyler
they better.
is.
I better say they better pick him up before somebody sign him like how they did do Timmy.
Exactly. I like Danger. I would give him a two-way. I would promote Chaney Johnson to a contract. I would
Yeah.
maybe promote Tyler Bilodeau to a contract, but I would keep the Danger as one of our two-ways, and whoever else you want to throw these other two-ways with. But I would promote Chaney and Tyler. Tyler's a sniper for us from three, and Chaney Johnson will give you a solid backup four for us. So I'm totally fine promoting those guys and getting the Danger guy. The Danger guy has muscles. He reminds me of Jalen Duran, man, just from the physical, composed side of his game. I like the
Mhm.
rebounding
And
he
he got
brings.
hustle. He got
Yes,
hustle
that's
to
the
him.
type of guys you want. Like that's my whole thing about Durant. I feel like he brings you that. It's just I know some marks wouldn't do it, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to still fight for it, you know? Because this he has to go. I listen. The one thing you, me, and Scott can always agree on is some marks have to go. Look, it's been 10 years too long. You get him out of here, get somebody new. So thank you for drafting Michael and Yegor. You know, your box those drafts, but you somehow still came out with decent prospects. Now get me the guy that's going to build a winning roster. Because Sean Mark's tenure, it should be up right now. Keon Ellis is the biggest move you made this summer. Oh my gosh. And he says he's happy with this roster. Oy vey, you
I got a
know?
question, right? Is what is Cheney Johnson contract? Because supposedly they sat all the players today that had a contract.
He's on a I think it's a 2-year two-way or something.
Okay, because I'm about to say I know they said everybody that's inactive tonight they have a contract with the Nets.
Yeah, we should have played our young guys. It was the last game. Let them go outside, but we said we played the Long Island guys, man. This is what the organization does. It's so frustrating, man.
Yeah, I can't wait till preseason starts.
Yeah, I just want the game season to start, man. I want to evaluate these guys. Like, it's always fun talking to you guys, man. Like, no matter what
Hmm.
difference of opinion, I enjoy these conversations, man. And even
Of
me and Joey
course.
were going at it last. Like, Joey's still a friend to me, man. We're never gonna let that get personal between us. Like,
Hell
at the
no,
end of
hell
the day,
no.
we
This
just
is all
want the team.
basketball.
Yeah, we just want the team to succeed. It's just this front office. I just don't trust them, man, because they act like their small moves are big moves, and that's just
Hmm.
not how you build a good team.
Hmm.
And this
You're 100%
MPJ
right.
stuff, factual, and this MPJ stuff has to get ironed out this upcoming month because I believe if you sign MPJ, there's a 6 month window where you can't trade the guy, and I don't think they would want him to not be trade eligible by the deadline if they're thinking about alternate moves. So they either iron something out next month, or they have to figure out a way to get something back to the guy. But I think the decision has to come soon. At
But
least we
that's
know
the
what
whole
we're going to.
that's the whole thing, John. I feel like something has already worked out because why is MPJ trying to recruit people here? It don't make
He's trying to
sense.
he's trying to do what Katie Carr did, man. We don't need a GM. We don't need a coach. I want a ring. You guys have never been in the finals. Like I know what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to put his
Cause
2 cents in.
yeah, but my thing is your role is not even solidified. You don't have the contract that you want. So
Exactly.
how are you even lobbying for people to come here? You gotta fit your situation first before anybody else.
I'm telling you, if he does get moved this year, it's because of the backstage politics with all the drama he caused, man. I think he's a cool guy, but this guy always puts himself in the drama headlines with his team. It was not the podcast; it's him saying stuff they shouldn't say. Like you should have told us you gave up after you didn't get your All-Star nod. Like Scott, I wish you didn't say that. I wish I never would have known that. The less I know about this guy's shortcomings, The better I will feel about him as a leader on this team, which that is a load of BS too. Like at the end of the day, you either take the 2 year extension at a descending rate, or if you want any more, we got to find a way to move forward without you. It's simply ridiculous at that point. It's just I would like to have players on this team that do want to be on the team for the right reasons. Not that we're just looking for contract bumps, we're looking for some retirements. Like we have a young potential backcourt of Michael Yegor, the Aura Bros, and that front court currently, there's a lot that can be fixed there. So that's what we have to figure out this upcoming season is can we upgrade that? Do we have anything to work with that front court? Like it's gonna be a true adventure with that front court this year because it's not perfect, but we have to see if it could get those win totals up to like what? Around 25, 30 wins? Like we have to see
Yeah.
how that plays out too.
I think the rotation is going to be shorter. People are going to get more minutes that deserve it. He's going to play who's playing well, especially in the fourth quarter. He's not going to be janking people out in the fourth quarter like he did last time. A group sub in. You know what I'm saying? When you do group sub ins in the fourth quarter, when you after you make a run, that breaks your run. So I know he was tanking. I know what Jordy did. I saw what he did. But that's cool. I knew what the goal was to get as high a draft pick as you can. So they got 6. So what? I mean, they could have easily got 3, but it didn't happen. That's okay. It is what it is. It's a lottery. I understand that some people feel it's not, but I'm good with MBJ. And we're going to move forward from there. I think that we just need to stay back and play. I think the team is better. I think Jordy is going to be going all in. And whoever's playing the best is going to get the playing time. Who's going to get those minutes?
The only
Period.
cause, the only cause for pause is Mo Wagner's still going to get signed. We have 11 to $12 million in cap space, and the NPJ stuff we're hearing a lot about. So, like he said, he doesn't want to do anything right now. But again, that could be a smoke screen. Maybe there's one more move left. But again, I think this NPJ contract, extension or not, will decide how we finish out this off season. So I feel like there's going to be some traction on something happening soon with this team because I still feel like we're a piece away from having something that can put up a real fight. I just have to see if it plays out like that because we still have cap space to work with.
Yeah, we
And
still
you,
got
and you,
cap space,
and
so
you see
it doesn't.
and you see Lou Dort went for 3 seconds. We have over 20 seconds. What are we doing hoarding these second round picks?
Yeah,
This
but
seems like the guys get me today.
for some reason they wanted Richardson. And Milwaukee made that. That was a 3-team deal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was between Dallas, the
Oh,
Hawks, and
Dallas. That's where
OKC.
he. Yeah, yeah. If it wasn't for Dallas, that's why that deal went the way it went.
Yeah, the Hawks
So,
bonked at that first round pick. About that.
well, to go to show you, first round picks don't always.
Yeah, that's like James Wiseman, man.
I
That's
wish people
good.
see it more often. They only see it when they look at the paper and go, "Oh yeah, first round pick. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be a first round pick. He might not even be in the league after 5 years." What are
Yeah,
you talking about?
yeah,
It's always been a lot. It's always been a roll of the dice. Always.
that was a sneaky move though by the Hawks. Now you have Lou Dort, you have Nikhil Alexander Walker, and Dyson Daniels. That's a team that's looking to make a big move in the future.
But Lou Dort might not be the Lou Dort that we seen in OKC though.
Yeah, but his physicality fits the Hawks because I saw them being very scrappy towards the end of last season.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he might not gel with the team. Yo, listen. A lot of people overlook everything. I don't get. There's a psychological part of this game. There's a mental part of basketball. You understand what I'm saying? You need. I
He
gotta
coming off the
like.
bench.
I have to like the play to go through a brick wall.
I
And
think he's
You understand
starting
what
to
I'm
go
he's
saying?
through.
gonna be coming off the bench.
Well, what's the rotation then? I thought I saw a rotation where he was starting, not
I
coming
don't
off the
know.
bench.
I
I
don't
don't.
see it because you still got CJ, you got Dyson Daniels, then you got the other dude, and then you have what's his name? Alexander.
Well, let's say Nikhil's at shooting guard, CJ's at point guard, the three, maybe Luthor, the 4 and 5. That's where they got to
But
figure it
but where
out.
you
Like
putting Dyson? Where you putting Dyson Daniels?
maybe Dyson's at small ball 5 and Jalen Johnson's the 4. Yeah, maybe that's the only way I can see them playing
Mm.
Luthor the 3. That might be what they do because they have defense. They just don't have a legit center right now on that team. Wait, didn't they get a center in the draft this year? The Hawks?
No, they got
No.
what's his name? Awakalo, whatever his name is. Awak.
A Congo. They also got
Yeah.
Kingston Fleming. At least see how Kingston Fleming fits. Do they start him or does he come off the bench for CJ? That's
Mm-hmm.
really interesting too.
He said, "Hey, listen." Yeah, what's up, JD? Not much. I still have the watch. He got 1 week left. He got 1 week left. He said he got 1 week. That's some funny shit. JD funny. That George Salas got 1 week left. Every day I've been looking on my email for him to text me. I mean to email me. He
Or
just.
put it in the chat. One or the other.
I've been putting it up. I got it on
No,
the
I'm talking
ticker.
about him. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Write it in
yeah,
the comments. Say I'm here.
yeah. Say something. The guy comes subscribe to my page and probably ain't been back since.
Mm.
I mean, life is like that, though. You can
Yeah.
get busy. Shit can get crazy.
Shout out to Danger, 14 and 8 to about finish
Mm.
off the
He
game.
played
That's a
well
good
today.
game.
He played well.
He's not a center, but he plays like a center. You
Yeah.
know.
He's got long arms.
Well,
His arms are extremely long. He got one of them bodies that you underestimate him, and he's tough.
Yeah.
He is tough. He ain't soft.
that's somebody you want on this team, man. I would get him on a 2-way quick. He's the only guy that stood out from these Long Islanders. Like the other guy,
Mm.
he played Ramos or whatever. That guy wasn't impressive. Half his Long Islanders were impressive, but James just stuck out to me, man. He definitely stood out.
Mm-hmm.
It sound
The
like,
other kid stood out to me too. The one with the curly hair. The one right here, 2020. I mean 33.
oh, you actually heard it, huh? They listen. It could be all cracked up as far as I'm concerned, because I don't know what like. It's sealed, but it looked like some kind of seal that you do in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like something with the hair dryer and shit. But it's new. I don't know if it's been banged up. JD, you stupid. Legos in the box. He opened that shit up and listen, he's going to have to, I'm going to have to make him sign a disclaimer. I'm going to have to. I am not getting sued to give you something. And I'm giving you something? Oh, come on. You ain't paying nothing?
You know what Danger reminds me? It reminds me of like a poor man's Paul Reed, man, you know? A little bit.
Who? Who?
Paul Reed, the guy who's on the
Okay.
defense bench.
Yeah,
A little
yeah,
bit,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
We could see it a little bit from rebounding. If he could develop a bit more offensive game, but I think the guy dunked the ball this past summer league. Like this dude was doing grown man jams out there. Kind of brought it back to the Brooklyn 2018 vibes a little bit.
Well, JD, if he don't email me this week, then you can. They ain't the drawing is done again, so you might be lucky.
Hey, we finished this. We finished the summer league with a winning record. Last time we had a winning record was what, 3 years ago? Okay, positivity. We're leaving with a winning record. 1% better. I just went through the regular season with
Yeah, the
them.
score is 102 to 979. It was an exhibition game, really.
It was Battle of Long Island. It was Battle of Island.
The Long Island Nets tore the frame out of this Oklahoma City team. I thought they have a tier group, don't they? It's Golden State. Golden State actually have an A team and a B
Yeah, who's
team.
this Who's this Deion Brown kid? 16, 10, and 11? A triple double? What? Yo, I'm trying to watch most of this game, man. That's pretty cool. A triple double. Yo, look at that kid Deion, man. Got a triple double.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, but this is not even
Yeah,
close.
that's what
This
you
is
talking about, Samir. Deion Brown, that's his number 33. 16, 10, and 11. Wow. None of us sophomores had a triple double in summer league. Okay, Dion can get a two-way too. I found a two-way replacement, Scott. We're gonna have Bean Danger and Dion as our two ways. Wow. I'm gonna have to head out, Scott. It was fun
all
talking to
right.
you today. I hope you have
Yeah.
a good rest of your day, my friend.
Okay, John. That's what's up. Good seeing you, man. All right, the score. What's the score now, guys? What's the score? Danger has a triple double. It's 108.86 or 88. 1 minute left. It wasn't even close this whole game. I think they took the lead and that was it. It wasn't even. Yeah, so the game ain't even close. Let me see what's going on here, guys. A lot of people are really upset about Terrence Mann being on this team, which is understandable. But I mean, I ain't totally upset. But listen, it's going to be different this year, man. A lot of people just don't realize that it's going to be different. It's going to be different. I think Jordy is going to look at things totally different. I don't. Yo, listen. What Sean Marks said to Eric Slater was basically why we kind of knew what was going to happen. Really, was um, that the Nets will have to make moves this summer. They don't. They don't really. They really don't have to. But I get that a lot of us don't want Terrence Mann. That's what it. That's what it is. Like one person said, I'm not even trying to be funny, but there's no way you're paying attention to this team and think Terrence Mann is playing over Josh Minot. Of the five, only Ellis and Minot are guaranteed to play as of today. Trior, Clowney have to beat out these guys to get a spot. Yeah, I mean, it's up for grabs. Listen, every position is up for grabs. It ain't some. If I was Jordy, I put everybody on skates. You got to earn that spot. The only two players, of course, Randall and MPJ. I mean, you know, I wouldn't even worry about them. But the rest of them, even the rookies. Yeah, rim protection is, and that's profit is right. Rim protection is the only thing, and that's why I say getting Duran. What improvements that's over Dayron. For real. I mean, I get it. I get that he sound good. He put up decent numbers. I went through his numbers. It wasn't like it was, $35 million better. I mean, it's better. But the team better already. The team better than last year. I understand that Duran brings this mystique that, and he does the intangibles. Well, it was time for Claxton to go. Nets Profit said that. It was time for him to go. This is what I don't like. Why we still got Terrence Mann. I get his experience. Why we still got this dude? Why are we still running his show? Yeah, he's cheap, one. But why? Yeah, thanks, Clax. Yeah, I appreciated you. Oh shit, he ripped a Jalen Brunson jersey. Get out of here. That's for WWE. And he couldn't rip it all away. It's not going to happen. John is, and everybody is putting that out there. Jalen Duran. Push for it. It's not happening, dude. It's not going to happen. So the Nets won today, but that Duran thing is not happening. It's just not. I could tell it's not happening. So, yeah, it was a good game today. I mean, we got to see Danger play. Let me put up the numbers. Let me see what numbers they got today. Because I'm interested in Homeboy. I really am. Let's see the numbers. $108-90. OKC is 0-5 anyway. Oh, let me bring this up. Let's take a look. Yukamando. I'm just calling him JU. JU got 23 points. He was 9 for 16, 2 for 5 from the free throw. He got mad points. D Brown, 5 rebounds. It's 2 D Browns. Oh, it's the same D Brown. Oh, the lead is 11 assists. Let me pull the full box score up. Danger, 24 minutes, 14 points. 7 for 9. Yeah, most of his shots are around the rim. 8 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 4 blocks. He got kind of busy, man. He's impressive around the rim. Like John said, he's not a center, but he plays. He's impressive. His long arm span. He must be like 7'1", 7'2". Just got long arms. 26 minutes. 6 points, 2 for 6. D Brown, 31 minutes. 16, 5 for 12. Salas, 28 minutes, 12 points. I mean, nothing jumps out at you other than Murray, 30 minutes, 10 points, 4 for 12. Nothing jumps out to you except JU. Yeah, JD, ain't none of them got their picture up there. Ain't no pictures. That shit is crazy. None. These guys, we ain't gonna see them again. If not unless you follow the Nets, G League, the Long Island Nets. Other than that, you ain't seeing these guys here neither. I ain't even gonna say their name. It was an exhibition game. It was an exhibition game, but it's, you know what? It's important to the guys that played though, because even if they don't make a team's G League, at least other teams see you play. They give you an opportunity to keep getting a check. You know what I'm saying? Refurbished toothbrush. No, you got me with the Legos in the box. he hates Sean. You know John protest violence. Yeah, you don't got no picks. Yeah, instead of players with civil leagues. Yep. Definitely. It's definitely G League material. Well, I'm gonna end the show. I mean, ain't nobody getting on. Only JD is here. Let me put this guy's name back up there. Can't say I've been putting it in the ticker and everything, man. George, what's his name? George, the winner of the Sports Watch. George Sales. Get in touch with me. You have 2 weeks. This is the second week. Get in touch with me. Send an email to apartmentgamerandmore@gmail.com. Damn, we really not seeing Nets basketball until October. Yeah, it's gonna be a lull. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta find something to do. Maybe I play 2K. I don't know. I ain't get my basketball. Maybe I go outside and play. That's what I do. I do know that practice in the park is something that I'm gonna attend. So if people in around the tri-state area that want to, meet up there, I'll be there. I'll probably go mobile live. I'm going to go live mobile. Last time I just took pictures of the team. Now half the team is gone. So, go figure. Got to take some new sets of pictures. Majority of the Nets content creators will be there. Nets Kingdom and all that stuff. Everybody that's covering it. Breezy. I'll be meeting everybody there. Jay will be there. People come. I'll be there, so we could meet up then. And that's probably in August, right? Yeah. Just before preseason or during preseason. Yeah, October is a long time, JD. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I got Marvel Rivals. You know what? I might stream it tomorrow or Tuesday. I might stream it Tuesday because Wednesday I'm going out of town. So I got a copy of Marvel Rivals. I played Jay. Jay beat the shit out of me. I didn't know you played games, JD. Yeah. I'm hoping they be on the bench until they get better. That's what. Just give them enough time, so that way, if you need to let them send them to the G League. I mean, you drafted them, Sean. You gotta have to play them. I mean, but you ain't got to. They could come off the bench and scrap and dog time, I got a copy of Marvel Rivals though. So if you I'll probably get a copy too, and I'll probably be I'm gonna stream gameplay as well as this channel, so I'm gonna get 2K. I'm gonna get Madden, and I'm also going to. I have Marvel Rivals already, and I'm gonna get Call of Duty. So those will be the 4 games I'll be playing. I haven't played fighting games since Mortal Kombat back in NES days. Damn, that was a while. And I hated it. I mean, I liked it then, but I haven't. I played Jay maybe a month ago. He beat the dog water out of me. He beat the shit out of me. I I I don't want to even play. I got to practice because that was embarrassing. He beat the crap out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna do the gaming streams. A lot of people said they're interested in Madden. Madden's supposed to be banging this year. Well, they say that every year, but 2K is supposed to be fire too. But to me, like 2K is getting kind of like all over the place. They just throwing anything up in there. It's almost becoming kiddish. I thought it was like, Madden. At least Madden feels like trying to stay true to the game. Oh, Marvel's a 6v6. Hero shooter. Which game are you talking about, JD? Marvel Rivals is 6v6? Oh, yeah, sure enough is. Sure enough. Maybe I should stream that and get some of the guys to jump in. Is 2K 6v6 or is it 3v3? That's the question I want to know. I know Madden is 1v1. I've been playing Call of Duty though, because you know why I play Call of Duty? I was part of a group of dudes, man. We used to be putting it on people. Sometimes when they see that you got 6 people that's part of your group, people jump out because they don't, and then we get another group, we play against another group. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the greatest, but I can team play. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 6v6, yeah. I might stream that next time. I'll download it. Use the program and grab everybody. Not every game has like voice chat where the players can talk to each other. Unlike Mortal Kombat, see, at least in Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty is, you can talk to your teammates. All 6 of them. Which is dope. It's just a lot of cheating in Call of Duty. What you were saying? Oh, you can do 5v5. You got to make up your own player. It's like a street ball thing. Oh, you can use Discord to talk. Okay. Damn, you teaching me something, JD. I'm gonna have it together then. I can't say this week, but I'm next week. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it situated. I'll work on my OBS. I'm gonna have it situated. I'm gonna definitely do some gameplay because it's gonna be a lull in next month. I mean, it's just gonna be a lull. You know, like not unless there's a trade, there's nothing to talk about. There ain't gonna be no games for about a month, literally. Other than the guys practicing and working out. I mean, I could once a week do a stream with about the Nets, but other than that, figure out that watch first. Oh, he only got a week. Yeah, that week over, then I'm gonna pick another name. I'm gonna pick another name. Shit, you on the list, so don't worry. You might get called. You are most definitely on that list. And you could tell me if it's Legos in the box. Legos. There are Legos in my box, on my giveaway box. They might be broke up, and you know it came from China. And I had it for a while, too. I know the battery probably... No, it should be good. It should be good. If it don't last, that's okay. I mean, I'm not responsible. You gotta get in touch with the manufacturer. If it don't turn on, don't blame me, please. Legos in the box. But either way, man, I appreciate you being here, JD. I really do. You make it easy for me, man. Player one, Javon, I appreciate y'all, man. Word up. I really do. My X family, I got a lot of people on X be checking me out. I appreciate y'all. I really do. My YouTube family, I appreciate y'all. I multi-stream to multiple channels. So that's why I want to get this gameplay going. See if y'all guys want to play, man. I know y'all play video games. Come on now. Yeah, who don't play video games? Who don't like video games and sports? You ain't gotta like sports games, but you at least I know if you like sports, you like games. Cause my favorite game is Call of Duty. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I can get busy on it. I'll be busting them sometimes, and then I jump out. I bust them real good, and then they talk shit. They be like, who this dude? And then I quit. They be paying attention to me because I know you're going to get me back. You turn your Cronus on. They cheat too much for me, man. I can't. It's good when it's innocent. No problem, JD. No problem. 5777. What's up? I appreciate you, man. All right, my ex family be holding it down. Word up. I appreciate y'all guys. I ain't gonna stay on too long because we covered the game. We talked. I had John up here, 577. I had John up here trying to tell me that Durant is the move. That we should. That's what we should do. I don't know about that. I don't know. Is it really an upgrade over Day Day? Really? I mean, is it that great of an upgrade? Think about what I'm saying. Is it really? I don't think so. Not to give up your leverage. But that being said, I'm going to bounce out everybody. It's been good talking to everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. The channel is going to be more popular this year than the past year. Because I'm going to be covering the games and we can see things and, So hit that like and subscribe. Follow me on X at Apartment Gamer 1. I'm going on vacation for a couple of days. I'm going out of town. I'll be back Monday next week. I might stream Tuesday some gameplay. I'm gonna get this game channel together though. JD told me I can group chat with Discord, so that's what I'm gonna do. Get our teams together. There's a program called Ninja. I forgot what it's called, but you can also stream to people. You give out keys and people can log in and they can talk together on OBS. I like OBS better than Discord. Especially for gameplay. Because you get no lag with OBS. None. I mean, Discord is good. What other channel they be streaming games on? They use yeah, thanks Javon. You too, man. Be good. Be good, be good. Either way, I'm gonna do some gameplay. I'll be back Tuesday. I'm definitely coming back Tuesday. So check me out Tuesday, everybody. I appreciate y'all. I keep saying that, but peace and love. I'm out.